I'm eating a protein bar for my lunch.
Everything, mama.
Right, see you in a bit.
No.
Mm-hmm.
In Italian, the literal word for mom is mama. Or madre. I think it's the same in Italian. La mamma.
Jeez. Don't be racist today.
All right, here.
Vaffanculo.
Don't be racist today, Cease.
Let's try my.
Oh, what happened to my chat? Shit. You guys are talking, so hold on. I deleted my chat. Alright, there we go.
Here we go. Maybe. Maybe.
No.
While I was gone, AMC hit that second target. 69.
A lot of second targets.
That is so ridiculous, dude. Next target is 87. So ridiculous. Bed Bath & Beyond stopping right on that daily pivot. There's that target on BlackBerry. What I tell you guys, 1650 and then 1950. The VWAP is hit. Next one is the pivot.
Deja, look at silver today.
There's another pivot of 4 hour on BlackBerry at 18. It's pretty strong too.
Yeah, silver looks good. Oh yeah, AG's bouncing off that pivot nicely.
GME. Ooch.
No.
Look at laser. I called that out this morning. It's up 16%, breaking that triangle now.
Tilray 19. Power hour.
What do I think about SBSW? Let's see. What is this? I like the weekly chart. The only pivot it's had is all the way back in August of 16. And look at what it did. It broke it, retested it, and now we're bouncing off of it. Look good. The daily is hitting resistance, but once you break that, it should be okay.
Forex is strong with Tilray.
Did anything run harder than AMC? Like out of the meme stocks? BlackBerry's pretty close. And then what else? It was Kodak. How did Kodak do?
BlackBerry's up 36%. AMC's up 111%.
Yeah, Kodak's ripping. Bed Bath & Beyond had a nice little rip.
Costs 72%.
JMA called that one out earlier. Dude, that thing fucking ripped after you called it out. Holy shit. I missed all the fun today.
TX 20%. Naked 18%.
If you guys didn't see my channel, I closed my Neo shares for 20% gain. I'm going to get back in, most likely above like 43. I don't want to take part in this micro pullback. I don't want to take part in this chop. So it might give away some gains if it does just instantly break out to 43. That's okay though.
What JMA? Power hour.
What'd you say?
Getting excited.
I said 19.
Tilray's fucking ripping. Who mentioned Tilray earlier?
Did you seriously buy every single one of the meme stocks?
No, that's a watch list. That's not his portfolio.
Oh.
I thought Johnny fucking Dips bought everything.
No,
which actually would
Yeah, it would have
Bad idea.
worked.
We know what to do next time.
Yeah, skills. We were talking about that one this morning. It was on the volume scanner. Did I miss any block trades on AMC while I was gone? Let's see. Yeah, I missed a few. One came in at 57. One came in at 59.93, 62, 70, 65, and that's it. So almost the same exact thing that I showed last time. The entire scanner is basically AMC. That
About to
guy,
hit 2,000.
that guy is a maniac. 2000 what?
The 300 contracts.
Jesus. What, he's still holding?
Yeah.
Me too.
Which contracts are you holding?
This Friday's 300s.
For what?
GameStop.
Yeah, me.
Oh, I was looking at AMC. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
If they made those balls, would buy them.
That's what I thought he was talking about earlier. They kept adding strikes. It's like, holy shit, they added 300s? Oh, yeah, these are doing good.
Balls, would you buy the 300s if they dropped them on AMC?
Yeah, dude. Pick up 100 of them.
They'd probably be fucking 1 penny.
If you bought that nasty pullback when GMC like spiked up to 24 and came back, that was basically the bottom, and it's went up from there. Getting decent volume. Big buyer came in at 3 o'clock.
We thinking it runs tomorrow?
Might pull an AMC. Just fucking keep going. They've got earnings coming up pretty soon.
Just saw something that Mudrick missed out on $300 million by dumping AMC
Yep.
a day early.
Guy's an idiot. Idiot who made a lot of money, but left a lot on the table.
His son had a dick.
He tried to rug him, and he got rugged. I need a fucking big ass juicy steak today since I skipped lunch.
Sounds good. My girlfriend started a new job today. I'm gonna have to fucking whip something up for dinner. I might fucking throw some steaks on too, man.
There
I
you
got
go.
2 more. I bought her some Chilean sea bass, but I have no idea how the fuck to cook that thing.
Yeah. I've never cooked fish.
Yeah, I don't eat fish.
Not a fish person either. I went to Bonefish. It's like a seafood place around here. It's pretty nice. It's not like high end, but it's like an Outback, but for seafood. And they got good food, but I'm not a seafood person.
It's owned by the same people as Capital Grill.
Is it? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Yeah, they've got good food. I just
Bonefish.
I don't eat seafood, and I think like, that's really fucking good. Like when I eat a nice steak.
I like shellfish. I like crabs and shrimp and
You
fucking
Yeah,
lobster.
crab meat is fire.
Frog
Randall's,
legs.
Outback.
I just don't eat. Yeah, I don't eat fish.
Frog legs.
Crab meat Alfredo, like in a pasta, is fantastic.
Yeah.
Only
Outback, Carrabba's, Fleming's, Bonefish, same company.
Nice.
Carrabba's.
Frog legs.
I haven't had frog legs. It's funny.
Did you
Somebody
say
we were
Carrabba's, Smoochie?
Yeah. Carrabba's.
Who owns that?
Bloomin' Brands, the Outback Steakhouse.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
their
That Carrabba sucks. I thought you were saying Mastro's.
Hold on,
owns
you're
that.
saying Outback owns Bonefish? I thought you said Capital Grill owns them.
Yeah, I thought it was, but I was thinking of something else.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say Capital Grill's a fancy steakhouse.
Yeah, Capital Grill's good.
Yeah.
That Carrabba's, on the other hand,
I've never been there.
yeah, don't go.
What is
Save
it?
your money. Just dog food.
Like Olive Garden.
No thanks. Is it
That's
supposed
another
to?
fucking horrible one.
It's trash,
Olive
dude.
Garden
I
is
hate Olive
right.
Garden.
Olive Garden is the owners of Capital Grill.
Olive
shit.
Garden owns Capital Grill.
So there's a brand called Darden that owns Olive Garden. They also own Longhorn, Cheddar's, Yard House, Capital Grill, Eddie V's, Seasons 52, Bahama Breeze. I only know this because I worked with them. But
I think Olive Garden's overpriced and overrated. But I had like an authentic Italian place for like 20 years, my first like 20 years of my life, right by my house that we'd go to all the time. Like everyone who worked there barely spoke English. And
Eddie V's ain't bad.
they were cooking up some great food. And then I went to Olive Garden. It's like trash.
Yeah, it's not real Italian food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dog shit.
It's like how
They-
Panda's not Chinese. It's a fucking
Yeah.
Americanized Italian place.
they own the Capital Grill. Yeah, Bahama Breeze.
Bahama Breeze,
Longhorn.
I've been there once.
Jalapeno, there's
Garden
no
is-
way that's true.
what?
The thing he just posted about the vaccine.
Oh.
I mean, if there was any state to do that, that would be West Virginia.
Why not though? I mean, they give away guns for opening a bank account. Why not do it for a vaccine?
West Virginia does that?
There's plenty of banks in the country that give away guns to open up an account.
I've never seen that. That's fucking
I've
wild.
never heard of it. It's weird.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of anybody giving away guns for anything.
Isn't that here, hold on.
Yeah. There was a place in Florida I remember a while back that was giving away AK-47s.
Yeah.
To open a bank account.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Chase didn't give me no fucking gun.
It was called God, Guns, and Guts.
And that was the name of the bank?
Yeah, it was, but you had to spend like a lot of money with them. It was based off how much you use your credit cards with them, but they would give away a free AK-47. This was a while back.
Not a bad deal.
Oh, I find that so weird.
That is strange. I mean, they're clearly background checking if they're
What
opening
if
a fucking
what
bank
if
account.
what if someone robs the bank with the gun that they give them?
I mean, Teller probably has a gun too, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not the
I
bank
heard
you want to rob.
yeah.
I know in Texas they did handguns with one a while back too. I mean, it's not everywhere, but there are places that do.
Brash, I've never heard of that. Somebody in Twitch chat said car dealerships giving away guns for car sales.
Not surprised.
Wild. Good old America. Shit, if I was going to buy a nice car and they said they were throwing in a nice little Glock, I'd probably buy that car.
I remember it was like 20 years ago when that movie Bowling for Columbine came out with Michael Moore. I know he's a crazy fuck, but and he went to a bank account and they gave him a gun when he opened it up. 20 years ago was a little different, I guess.
Yeah, 20 years ago, they probably just gave it to him. They didn't even check anything.
Yeah, they didn't.
Nowadays, you're getting fucking strip searched. Cavity checked.
Cavity checked.
Bend over. You want to open a bank account? Fucking bend over.
It reminds
Hey
me, like,
Holmes,
with a
you ever
naked
had
gun.
your shit pushed in?
Naked
Tilray
gun.
breaking out of a
Tilray
major downtrend. Yeah, Tilray, we were talking about that in Discord. Breaking out pretty nicely. A lot of these stocks look like this. The falling, they had a massive run early 2021 or late 2020. Then they had a nasty wedge, and now they're starting to recover from the wedge. So it's a lot of growth names too. So it makes me think growth is coming back. You can see all the meme names like AMC, GameStop, BlackBerry, pretty much everything on that list. They all had falling wedges and they're all breaking out. So the memes are coming back.
Came back. How long do you think it's gonna last though?
With today's price action, probably not much longer. Today was probably the biggest.
Think so as well.
It's weird that it's happening on a fucking Wednesday. It's like the middle of the week. It's during June where there's not a lot of volume.
Look at silver. Look at fucking CCIV today, dude.
Yeah,
It is
dude,
on fire.
the EVs were doing well. I don't know why NEO pulled back. Biden released that the full information on that plan, and it had a lot of stuff for EVs in it. XAG is getting really close to breaking this weekly ascending triangle. It
Oh my
broke.
On
God.
what, silver?
Yeah, XAG. It broke
Yeah.
it this week, but it pulled back inside of it.
Jesus Christ, CCIV is up a lot.
Keep an eye on those GameStop contracts. They're starting to get a little resistance. If they break like 1450, they're probably going to start going down. HYLN, one of your permabags. Yeah, exactly. Massive spike, falling wedge. Yep. And for a lot of these, you want to be using logarithmic because the moves are just so massive. So when you draw the wedge, make sure you're using logarithmic. So like this one hasn't broken the wedge yet. It's currently testing it.
CCIV is up like 37, 36% from the low a week ago.
They're getting ready to change their ticker to Lucid pretty soon, I believe.
LCID, I think.
This is exactly what we wanted to see on XRT. We finally got it close above the pivot, but we never get confirmation. Today is finally giving us that confirmation. So the retail sector is probably getting ready to boom here.
On what?
XRT, it's a retail ETF. It's finally fucking bouncing off this pivot. If it breaks like 96, 97, it's going to start ripping. For stuff like Tilray, you would be looking for confirmation on higher time frames. So it doesn't really matter that it broke out like 11%, 12%. It doesn't matter because you're looking at a very big wedge. So 10% is nothing. Like this thing could triple before it gets to the top, you know what I mean? 10% is nothing. You're looking at this on more of like a weekly time frame, and the weekly looks fantastic. I hate Tilray. I hate all the wheat stocks. They trade like shit. The news comes out of nowhere. They're fundamentally driven. A lot of them are kind of like penny stocks where they say they do a lot of shit, but they don't actually do anything.
Just announced Louisiana is moving towards a vote. That'd be fun. New Orleans. Nolans.
CCL having a big day today too. Those leaps are up a lot already. Yeah, don't worry about the percentage, Lavender, especially for long-term stuff like that. Just look at it on like a weekly time frame. Like me and Jay may have been saying, dude, the weekly time frames right now are just fucking clean. The weekly charts on a lot of things that look shitty on the daily, they look fantastic on the weekly. That's how we took this CCL trade, and look at it. It's already ripping. The daily was really ugly. Look at how ugly this daily is. Just chop, chop, chop. But then you go to a weekly, and we get that very clean breakout. So I definitely recommend looking at the weekly time frames. Especially during these 3 months where you get a lot of chop. These are like the summer months, quote unquote. Like June, July, August. These are like the summer months for the stock market. So you get a lot of chop, you get a lot of like fake outs and stuff. You want to be looking at higher time frames. Hey, Black Star. Did Russell break out of that triangle? Let's see. Yeah, so he broke out, and look what it's doing today. It's coming back to retest it, micro pullback. I think the small cap companies, retail, and travel are going to start taking over. We're seeing a little bit of a pullback from energy. Energy's actually, it pulled back, but now it's ripping again. What were the other sectors? I think it was like financials and then value.
Theme parks are open back up now, right?
Real estate is on fire right now. Look at that thing. VNQ, real estate ETF, vertical.
Find something to do this weekend.
Yeah, I think theme parks are open. Probably just like mask mandates. I think, was it Disney? I think Disney has a vaccine requirement.
I'm vaccinated.
I haven't looked at Disney recently. What's Disney doing?
I just want to do. It's my birthday Saturday. I want to do something.
Nice.
Happy birthday.
Disney's still on a downtrend. Alright, let's keep an eye on AMC here. I'll stop clicking around.
Stay on target.
Balls, I don't know if you have boys or girls, but your kids might like that Cruella movie.
I have 2 boys.
Oh, I gotcha. They might like
They
it.
they usually enjoy all the Disney shit. So
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I went to see it with my girlfriend
balls-
yesterday.
Are they apart in age?
12. Well, I guess almost 13 and 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
Have you guys heard about the stupid shit about Snow White and cancel culture?
Oh, they're canceling it because like he kissed her without consent.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
What about when she was given, what do they call it? Someone slipped something in her drink and she passed out in a tower for fucking weeks.
Oh, was she roofied? I didn't know that in the story. They roofied her.
I'm like, oh my god, really?
Facebook has a cup and handle on the daily. Let me take a look. Yeah, it does. It needs to break out of 332, and then it'll start going higher. Netflix is a really nice inverse head and shoulders here. If it breaks this little neckline above like 506,
What time frame?
daily,
No. I got puts on Netflix.
your puts are gonna get slapped if this is an inverse head and shoulders. But if not, you should be alright. It's a slanted one though. The slanted ones have a lower strike rate.
Not that clean.
It hasn't put in the right shoulder unless it bounces here. If it bounces here, then the shoulder's in.
4 hours showing flashing a sell, closes in 23 minutes, but it has buy the dip signals.
Yep, and it's bouncing off VWAP, so that might be a trap. It's sitting right on the monthly VWAP. If you lose the monthly... Siri, I'm not talking to you. If you lose 496, that's when it will start going lower. The weekly's in a sell signal too. Excuse me.
Front running Netflix with that gap would be legendary, but I mean, it's a pretty big gap. If you just wait till like 525 and then scalp it up to 550, I think you'll be fine.
Gaps are just too hard to trade with options. If you just buy with shares and forget about it, you're going to get that gap eventually.
I think.
I got Netflix at the end of last week when it failed to continue going up and it started to go back down. I was like, I think I'm gonna buy puts.
Those GameStop options are starting to perk up again.
Here we go.
Here's a screenshot for you guys on stream. I know you can't see my other monitor.
I got 475 puts though.
These are the 300s.
I got that volume around like 12:30.
Yeah, it spiked up. That's when that spike happened. Instantly died, and now it's holding. It's holding the middle of the Bollinger Band nicely.
Right as AMC got halted, that's when it started.
Mm-hmm. Neo retested the breakout trend line. It did, yeah. I thought about holding it, but I don't like this gap below you. And I was up 20% on my shares, 25% at the top, and it pulled back 5%. And in my head, I had like a mental trailing stop of about 5% on my shares. I just have no. I don't want to trade the micro pullback. So this is what I consider a micro pullback. So basically, during a micro pullback, it gets very choppy. So like from here all the way down to here, it's going to be a lot of chop until it breaks. I don't want to trade this. So until it breaks above like 43, I don't want to be in this. I'm in shares, so I could just hold, but I don't like the gap below you. So you could see a sell-off back in that gap. I just want to take my risk off the table. There's still so much room to run. I don't mind if I miss like this tiny little move right here. Because if it breaks 43, 44.50 small resistance, you break these, you should easily be getting like 50, 55, even like 60. So I'm not worried about this little area right here. It was one of my biggest gainers of the year so far, so I wanted to lock in that profit. XRT might be another one of our biggest gainers. This thing starts moving. I got a lot of shares in this. Most of my account is heavily situated in retail and travel. GameStop looks like it wants to go higher. No, we haven't talked about Bitcoin yet. I can take a look at it. I posted some analysis in the Discord and on Twitter last night on Bitcoin. Let me pull it up. And I said, here, I'll just read what I put in Discord. I said Bitcoin is doing what is called finding balance. When this is happening, it's best not to trade, not to take directional swing trades. If we look at the individual volume profiles of each day, we can't find a clear pattern. So like if you look at these volume profiles here, they're just pretty much chopping you in both directions. But if we look at them as a whole, we can see the balance profile clearly. So this is the entire range as a whole. It's a near textbook balanced volume profile. Then I said if value is found consistently above the value area high at 40,072, there's a high probability that the prevailing trend will be bullish for some time. So that's this level right up here. You have that value area high. And then I said if value is found consistently below the value area low at 35,527, there's a high probability that the prevailing trend will be bearish for some time. So if you lose like this 35.5 level, when you have a balanced profile that is this widely auctioned, like there's a lot of volume that happened in this range, when a breakout finally happens, whatever direction that breakout is finding value in, it's very likely going to be the prevailing trend. So like if it breaks out above 40,000 and holds for at least a few days and finds value, it's very likely going to continue upward. It's not going to be a fake out. You don't see fake outs on balanced profiles like this very often. As long as you find decent value above that value area high, you should be pushing higher. But until that happens, you're basically just either scalping, buying the lows, selling the highs, or you're not trading. This type of pattern is not for swing trading. It's for either scalping or waiting for confirmation. That's what I'd say on Bitcoin. Seems like one of the last ones missing the push is Nokia. Yeah, we talked about Nokia as well. Nokia, it actually looks pretty good. It already broke out. The thing with Nokia is it was kind of already trending upward. It didn't really like explode out of nowhere. You kind of just broke that pivot, consolidated above it, and then you ripped. You're already hitting your target though. Your target's around like 560, and then your next target would be somewhere around like $6.50 to $7. Nokia was one of the slowest ones back when that first breakout happened, though. People don't really like trading Nokia too much.
Gold.
Watch out on those GameStop options. They're testing that middle Bollinger Band again. It has not lost that since like, what, 2 o'clock?
Gold. About to make a new high a day.
Yeah, gold and silver did well when Biden released that, what's it called, American Job Act or whatever?
Yeah, Ethereum and Bitcoin both are just finding that, like you said, finding balance, going from the top of the balance range to the bottom. It looks like it's trying to what do they call it in those books I've read? Hammering out a bottom. You get what I mean by that?
Yep.
That's what it looks like Bitcoin is doing. It's hammering out a bottom and then go from there. Just chop, chop, chop between 40K and like 30K. Mainly like 33, 34, and 40.
GME losing some steam.
You lost the middle Bollinger Band for the first time since 2 o'clock?
There it goes.
somebody was asking me to look at Butterfly, and I told them that it's not the cleanest falling wedge that I've seen. We've seen a lot of these falling wedges happen on these these old growth names. This one had kind of a fake out to the lows and then it broke out to the upside. But it did break out of the wedge. It just needs to flip the 50-day moving average before it can see any long-term growth. There's still a little bit of a ways to go on that. That's you? Oh, there you go, man. Yeah, so it's not the cleanest. But I think if it flips the 50-day, kind of like how it did back here, you can see the 50-day was climbing rapidly. You could see some growth. Problem is it's fairly new, so we don't have a weekly 50 to protect us. A lot of those names that we're seeing those massive falling wedges, they have a lot of weekly support. This one doesn't have that. Keep an eye on laser. I've been saying that all day, but I really like laser. I think I'm gonna wait for like another week or so, get some confirmation. But I do like this triangle breakout. I like the breakout of the accumulation. I like that it's reclaimed the 50-day moving average. I'm trying not to trade anything that's below the 50-day moving average, especially during these summer months. You don't want to get chopped out. But it looks like it's gearing up to start pushing higher very, very quickly. This is kind of like what I was just talking about with the weekly support. This one has that weekly support. So it looks a lot better on the longer time frames. It even has monthly support. You got a monthly by the dip signal. And then you have that 21 EMA on the monthly protecting you. $103%. Jesus. And you know they did this just to spite the guy who bought the shares from AMC and then sold them the same day. That guy, man, he's hating life right now.
Congratulations, you have been randomly selected in a giveaway among Discord servers for crypto. We are the fastest growing crypto community. To attract new users, we have made a giveaway with 1,000 prizes. You have won 9.981 for ETH. To receive, please go to blah 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 and activate promo code blah blah blah.
You won too, bro?
But have you tried it? You know what I mean? You never know. You could have won 10 ETH. Sounds legit to me.
Well, you guys can try.
Here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. You send me 10 ETH, and I'll try it out. Actually, I got a better deal. You send me 5 ETH, and I'll test it. So if you do actually win 10 ETH, you get 5 ETH. The win-win.
There, you guys can try it.
It's so funny. They tell you won 10 ETH. What's ETH worth right now? Yeah, you just
Like
won.
2
You just
grand.
won almost 30 grand, dude, in a giveaway on Discord. Like if they wanted it to be believable, they could say like you won 0.1 ETH.
Even 1 ETH.
Yeah.
But and
Well, I think what the scam does, I've never tried them, but I think what the scam does is it says you won 10 ETH, but then when you go to sign up, it's like, oh, you have to deposit like 2 ETH to get your 10 ETH.
oh, okay.
So people are like, oh shit, if I just deposit 2 ETH, I can just get 10 ETH back. But I'm not sure. I have no idea. What is that a video of, Balls?
Just check it out, man.
Is it stream friendly?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I get what he was trying to do.
Rugged, dude.
he did get rugged.
Yeah, of course you get what he's trying to do, but he was not fucking thinking at all. That's a terrible
It
idea.
would have been cool had it worked out.
He doesn't realize how fast the boat is going. I'm not gonna show it on stream, but what's happening is a guy's riding a boat below an underpass or below a bridge, and he tries to grab onto it and hold on, and it drags him.
I was
Oh, there's-
confused whether you call it an underpass or an overpass.
Yeah,
Does
Well,
it
he's
depend
going
on-
under.
So the website that this link that they sent me goes to, if you Google it, it pulls up scam crypto exchange on Reddit.
that's
Other
not
pe-
true, man. Give it a try. Google doesn't know, dude. Look at the
Yeah,
5-minute chart on AMC. Look at the 21 EMA, the entire way up. That's all you needed.
What's the worst that could happen, C's?
Lose my my Litecoin for stake.
What was better? When was the daily? The daily buy signal on AMC was like 1280. The 1 hour buy signal was about the same, $13. Both of them are still in.
I think I'm gonna put another bet in today, and then use my winnings to play casino.
5-minute bot got faked out twice today on AMC, but instantly bought back in. 50-minute bot has not closed yet. It's been long since yesterday. You're taking profit today, though. A lot of take profits up here.
Part of me wants to short GameStop. Part of me isn't a psycho.
GameStop, or sorry, AMC 15-minute and 5-minute look like they want to go higher, which is sickening. It's already up over 100%. It looks like it wants to keep going. I honestly wouldn't doubt AMC until it prints at least a 15-minute sell signal on the bot. 15 or 30-minute. All the mid time frames, 15, 30, 1 hour, they're all really bullish.
Don't jump in front of a train, Smoochie.
What, do you want to short something? You wanted to short GameStop?
Look at gold.
Just a
Higher
little bit.
gold.
The best way to short these is be fucking really rich, have a lot of money, and just sell calls on it. You don't give a fuck.
Broken wing butterflies are good for shorting because you collect the credit. So if it keeps going up, you keep the credit. If it goes down, as long as it doesn't go through your mid strikes, you can.
Like, the
make money
crazy
with it.
thing about this is you could sell the 5... And let me preface this for you guys on stream. Don't do this. It's very, very risky. But you could sell the 530s for Friday. That's 2 fucking days. And they'll give you almost $200 in premium. But they also want $85,000 in collateral.
Look,
They want you to put up 85 grand to make 200
for one contract?
for one contract.
Jesus.
What's the percentage on that? Let's see. And I'm rounding. They're only giving you 180. Let's say 180 divided by 85,000. It is a 0.002. So less than 1%. It's a 1/4%.
Silver's ripping right now, dude.
1/4% of your capital risk.
Gold is up too.
But you have an almost guaranteed shot at making that. But it's a fucking 1/4%.
It's the worst fucking risk reward I ever heard in my life.
ES is flying into the close. Bell's about to ring, guys. You have 5 and never mind. Oh, actually, sorry, you have 1 more minute. You have 1 more minute. If you want to close AMC or GameStop or any of the meme stocks, you have less than a minute to do so. You better make up your mind.
Or open a new position.
Or balls. I mean, AMC looks like it wants to go higher, dude, honestly.
I'm holding my GameStop.
The problem is AMC, the highest contract they're giving you are the 73s, and they're $1,100. So you can't even take a lot of
There'll be more
these.
tomorrow.
Yeah, there'll be more tomorrow.
Do you see the volume on those, dude? 232,000 volume today.
On what?
Gold.
73 contracts for AMC Friday.
Yeah, that's what Paul
Yeah,
said.
a few of those too.
Yeah.
Look at gold.
She's ripping. Look at silver, sees.
Yeah.
It's
silver too.
outperforming gold right now.
Silver's not going to have the big daddy move until it breaks that weekly ascending triangle, which it's very close.
Dude, it's right there, man.
Yeah. It's on the pivot.
Godspeed.
You holding, Smooch?
I sold like 2/3 of them at 18 before. Actually, 17, like 60.
Bitcoin's nuking.
And I kept
Bitcoin,
the
yeah.
rest.
Bitcoin just started selling right at the bell. Almost everybody's been green for Monday and Tuesday. Or sorry, just Tuesday because it's holiday. See how you guys did today. Hopefully you guys are green. A lot of opportunity today. This is what I was talking about in that message I made in the analysis channel. These months are really fucking weird because they typically have lower volume, but when the things start pumping, they really pump because people flood into those stocks. They're all watching the volume scanners and the breakout scanners, so the breakouts are typically very strong because everyone wants to be in what's moving because typically most of the things are not moving.
Dude, look how hard Penn fucking pulled back. Like, pulled back up after getting crushed this morning. That was a nice close.
Oh, that's funny, balls. I didn't realize it fucking removed it from you. I got you.
ES closed back above that auto SR.
Did you remove it for him or did he ask
The
you?
bot does it.
Oh, wow.
I don't really manage anything in Discord anymore. We have a bot that does everything. Dude, that pullback, holy shit. What is that pullback, balls?
That's when it halted. And
Oh,
contract
I
went
gotcha.
From fucking like $13 to a penny.
That's hilarious. You guys can't see this on stream, but his portfolio is just skyrocketing and then it goes all the way back to zero and then it goes back up.
Diamond hands.
That's funny, dude. How's PLTR looking in the bond? Let me take a look.
sold. You're like, I'm not letting that happen twice.
It looks like you died. It looks like a fucking heartbeat monitor and you just gave out.
I know, dude. I held them, but they would have been way back up there. But
Yeah.
I was happy with what I got.
Buy signal on
Why
the
is it-
daily on PLTR a few days ago, playing out strong. Weekly still in a sell. You did take profit though. That's good. Showing support. 4 hours still in a buy. 1 hour is in a buy. 15 in a buy. Yeah, so almost all time frames are in a buy. So PLTR is decently strong right now.
I opened up a debit spread on AMC. I'm up like 15, 20% on that.
Nice. Sorry guys, a lot of fire trucks going by. Another thing I will not miss if I move to the country.
Except for your propane.
Yeah, right. That's true. Corsair daily buy signal coming in actually just closed today. And it's breaking a lot of resistance. That's actually not bad,
Oh,
dude.
no shit.
Yeah.
What do you do if you run out of propane?
Just freeze to death. I'm guessing.
I'm sure they have a service where you'll be able to order it and have a.
Oh, you'll get
supply.
fucking reamed, I'm sure. It's like double the price or something.
Agency service?
It has a wood fire fireplace.
Fireplace.
Yeah, so I'll go outside and chop my neighbor's trees down if I have to.
Sounds romantic.
Yeah.
Max.
You in voice chat, Zach? Yeah, it looks good, dude. Daily buy signal breaking. If it breaks this range, like this 35, that it hasn't broken in months, this thing could definitely start flying. You gotta watch out on Corsair, though. It's one of the choppiest fucking things. Me and JMA know too well, dude. We tried to trade it back in, like what, January, December last year?
Yeah.
It's so fucking choppy. The weekly's
Oh,
starting to
shit.
look really good, though.
Holy crap. I was playing this Mega Ball on stake.com. It's like bingo.
Oh, God.
You win?
150 bucks.
You haven't learned how to stop depositing, huh?
I haven't deposited at all, except for the first time. And what I've been doing is half the money that's in there, I put them on sports bet, and then my winnings from the sports bet I use to gamble in my casino.
If you're playing fucking bingo seas.
Yeah, it's called Mega Ball. I won 150 bucks. I'm gonna put all 100 bucks on a freaking sports bet. Watch. That's what I'm doing. Like half I'm putting on these parlay bets that I'm winning, and then the other half I'm playing with. And then my winnings, I get half of my winnings, put it towards the casino, and then I put some more bets. So I'm using my bet winnings to play casino. Pretty degenerate, huh?
Whatever. If it's working, fuck it.
If it makes money, it makes money.
As long as it's not a repeller.
Yeah.
It's funny, man, because the other day I was showing my wife how much money I won on a bet, and she was just like, "How much money are you spending on these sports bets?" I'm like, "I haven't deposited money since I opened the account last year." I've just gotten lucky with making money, and when I lose, I lose.
And then she asks you where all the money's going, and you tell her strippers.
No, what's been working for me is withdrawing money. Every $300 or $400 I would draw and keep my balance low, because I realized that when I was at leaving, and I'd have like $2,000 in the account.
Agars, that's fucking hilarious. He said Tesla should have bought AMC and GameStop instead of Bitcoin.
True.
True.
When I would have like $2,000 in there, I realized I would take bets that I had no business taking, or I would take bigger bets, because I'd be like, "Oh well, I'm already up 2,000. If I lose 500 bucks today, I'm fine." You get what I'm saying? So taking that money out and keeping my balance at around 500, I'm not over betting like I was when I was letting the balance get high.
I was telling you about. Remember, I made the joke a few weeks ago. It was time to start doing diagonals on metals again, and that AG diagonal that I'm in is perfect right now. I'm making money on both sides. I'm up 30% on the one that I sold, and I'm up 5% on the one that I bought. It's
Rinse and repeat.
it's the perfect time right now for metals for diagonals. I should
Yeah.
have fucking been in a diagonal for my silver leaps. I don't know why I did those naked, and I'm paying the price for it. If I did those diagonals, I would have been getting paid.
That's what I'm doing on gold. I haven't done it on silver yet, though.
Actually, no, now that I think about it, it was a diagonal when I first started it, but then it went down so much I couldn't really sell against it.
I'm really thinking about putting like $100 on a sports bet.
I still have money. I think it's still like 100 or 200 bucks in my sports apps, but I don't even use them.
$100 on Logan Paul, bro. Do it.
I mean, you might as well. Fucking if he wins, you make like 10 grand.
Dude,
Fucking
I
100 to 1,
told you,
right?
I put $10 on freaking Helio Castroneves for the Indy 500 because he's my boy and I've watched him for so many years and I really like the dude. And I was just like, just in case he wins this fourth and, breaks the record, whatever. And it was like a shot in the dark. I should have put $20 on it because it hit. He won the Indy 500 and it was 3,000 to 1.
Oh god.
And I'm sitting there going like, damn, if I would have put like $20. I mean, still $300 on a $10 bet is freaking good.
What are the actual odds on Logan Paul, and can you bet on that on DraftKings?
When's the fight?
I think
You
it's
can-
this weekend, isn't it?
You can bet on FTX.
Can you if your cousin's in Mexico?
They don't. It's not KYS.
Floyd is a pretty
KYC.
favorite.
It's not telling me I have to be KYC to buy them.
My cousin should be able to do it. Gotcha.
Technical knockout is minus 500.
Floyd's not going to knock him out. I don't think he's too much of a size advantage.
The fights this weekend?
On Sunday.
I think so. When is it?
Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern.
Floyd's going to beat the shit out of him, but he's not going to knock him out. The guy's too big.
Sunday.
He's like double fucking Floyd's size.
That's weird. Sunday instead of Saturday.
It is. Well, it is boxing. It's not MMA.
What's the deal? Is it like a certain weight class, or is it like catch weight or something, or what's the deal with the weights?
No, he's letting him have pounds on him. I'm not sure how many. I think like 30 or something. Like he's got a lot of weight on him. They don't have to weigh the same.
Jeez.
It's an exhibition, so Floyd doesn't give a fuck. He's just getting paid. I don't even think it goes on his record.
I was just about to say, does that mean it doesn't go on his record?
I don't
It
think
doesn't.
so.
It's 8-round exhibition.
He still has never lost a fight though, so it wouldn't.
He technically lost against De La Hoya, but
What fight is
didn't
that?
give him- I'm talking about. We're talking about Mayweather, right?
Yeah, but do you just think that he lost, or did he actually lose?
Well, if you watch the fight and you score the rounds, he should have lost.
What was the outcome though?
That's
was
what I
the
mean, though. Like,
Yeah,
there's
no,
probably
he
a lot
won
of
the fight.
fights. There's probably a lot of fights that he actually lost, but technically he has never lost a fight.
No, he won a split decision, but he in a lot of people's opinion, he lost the De La Hoya fight. De La Hoya would have easily won the decision if he didn't stop using his jab the last like 2 rounds, but still Mayweather won.
What the hell is that weight thing? What is that? What is ST?
I think
Stone.
stones.
Stones. That's a British way of weight.
The
Be
fuck
key
does
toy
that
to
mean?
translate here.
It's the followers. Who the fuck cares?
Stone to pound is 14. So 1 stone is 14 pounds.
Look at how stupid the win-loss is. 50-0, 0-1. You got to give it to him though. The fucking marketing master. You know how many people want to fight Floyd that are actually boxers that he won't fight, and he's fighting these fucking YouTubers.
Floyd's rich. He knows
Money.
what's good for his wallet.
Bro, I was so pissed that they called Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. a draw. Tyson
Yeah,
clearly
it's
won
either-
that one.
They suspended Baffert for 2 years.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
The
what?
horse got
Oh.
second test came back positive. The Kentucky Derby winner was
Yeah.
juicing.
I'm glad I got paid out on that.
I like how it says nickname money. He's a fucking baller, dude. He's gonna come out with his dick swinging and just lay it all over fucking Logan's mouth. It's exactly what's gonna happen.
So that means that horse can't go for the Triple Crown anymore.
He's 6 inches taller than him. And somebody do that stupid math. How much does he weigh more? Or how many pounds does he have on him?
Well, it's 10 stone versus 13 stone. Godly, he's got like 50 pounds on him.
It's gonna be a weird one. All right, guys, on stream, I'm gonna call it on that. Appreciate you guys being here as always. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you guys are new. We'll be streaming again tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time as always. I'm gonna be posting some analysis later tonight. It's gonna be a little late. I'm gonna stick to the new style, where I give you guys kind of like lottos that I'm looking at. Even though it's a Thursday, they're gonna be a little higher risk, obviously, because it's only 2 days to expiration. But I'll post some levels, and I'll update the ones that I posted yesterday to see if any of those triggered. I'm not sure if they did. I didn't set alerts, so I'll have to take a look. But yeah, I'll update you on the ones that triggered, and then I'll post some new ones if I find any good ones. But yeah, that should be around like 11:30, so a little later. And then I'll see you guys on stream, 3 p.m. Eastern as always. So you guys have a good night.